2 minutes. 2 minutes, Nico.
For Carl!
Hey, Carl, little buddy, this one's for you, dude. Bienvenue au Quebec, everybody. I couldn't wait until Wednesday. I'm streaming it today. Really didn't feel like streaming today, but here I am. I got to do it. I got to start doing something to try feeling a little bit better. So here we go. I'm finally getting back to the snow. I'm trying to hold on to the snow until old Bacon Face can get here because he's going to be so mad if he's late to the snow. But, oh well, it's what he gets if he shows up late and everything. So I have got the game loaded. Now I did load the update last Thursday. I ran it and I took a little peek at things, just a little peek on my Steam Deck on Thursday because I could. I only have $2,000 in my bank account on the Steam Deck install of the game, so I really couldn't afford any new equipment or vehicles or anything. So I had one con that had the mud/snow tires on it, so I was able to drive it around a little bit. It was rough going. There's snow this season, and it's not Amour snow, but it still sucks snow. And everyone who lives in snowy regions here, you know how bad snow sucks. I'm sorry, Bardic One, you'll have no idea what we're talking about, but that's just how things go. So I did download it, and I launched it to the title page on the Switch just to make sure that the download went correct. Hey, Keenemy, welcome in. I've got SnowRunner running. It's on the Switch. I still have not progressed past the title page here. So all I can do is press A to continue. I haven't even tried loading a map. We're going to get this out of the way early. There's a bingo out there for this, so I'll get it in a moment. But the glitches were bad in Season 14 for me. It ended up eating 3 of my trucks, 3 of my sweet, precious babies. It ate my Tega. Season 12 actually ate the brand new one, the Femme, back then. I don't even remember the others. They're just my big workhorses almost all got eaten. I still have the Party Zix. That one's important. I still have my Scout 800, of course. If the game eats that one, I'm throwing my Switch out a window and I'm quitting. And I've got the Tatarin, and I got a couple others, but I think what I had discovered was that if there was a vehicle in the garage, if I brought it out of the garage to leave it on the map, then anytime it would do the autosave routine, it would forget to actually record the fact that the truck was on the map, but it will have already deleted it out of the garage. smoke and mirrors. Truck's just gone the next time you have to reload. And I kept having weird little crash problems that were exacerbating the issue. I got to the point where I could take a truck out of the garage, run a mission or two, put it back in the garage, which was successfully writing it back into its location there, and then I could quit the game. And any trucks that were already on the map before one patch or another that caused all the problems, they could stay out there and all. So, I know Season 15 broke steering wheel support for me. Well, my condolences to you. The good news for me is because I'm playing on Switch, this is my choice. Technically, there are a couple of wheels that are compatible with the Switch. And I think technically SnowRunner doesn't care about them like it does on PC, because it's just another Switch input. It doesn't care what the hardware is making the input. So I think the wheels work on the Switch version, but Switch compatible wheels are nothing like a PC compatible wheel, so they suck. So I haven't bothered doing that, but I had heard from someone somewhere that all of the confusion going into wheel support on Roadcraft, they're trying to pull some of that enhancement back over to SnowRunner to have better wheel support, but because they didn't actually get it fully working on Roadcraft meant that it screwed up SnowRunner when they brought it back across. So software developers, what are you going to do with us? Take us all out and shoot us, I guess is what you do there. So let's see. I'm absolutely complaining about the glitch in the game. Both sets of fingers crossed that they got that taken care of in the most recent patch that came with Season 15. If not, this is going to be a short session because I'm going to run out of trucks. I've only got something like $3.3 million in the bank to go buy more trucks. I guess we'll see what it does. The only solution is to start up my own trucking company. The solution is I'll switch over to American Truck Simulator and I'll just play that for a while instead. Let's see. Oh, hey, look at that. I mentioned the game deleting my trucks. Yep, that one's a long-term one. That's gonna stick around. Yeah, we're not getting rid of that one. Ooh, I haven't gotten to spill cargo in a while because Expeditions doesn't have cargo. I really, really enjoyed Season 2 of Expeditions. I think I only got 3 streams out of it because I played it so much off-stream, in part to make sure that I was all caught up on it in time for Season 15 here. So, let's see. Ooh, try to attach a trailer with the wrong hitch or saddle. That's a good one. That one will possibly come up. Everything else looking good? I think everything else is looking good so far. So let me flip you over to the game here. Boom! Look how gorgeous this is. It's oil and dirt and oil. I don't know, whichever order. They're probably 50-50, so it doesn't matter which way it goes. I don't know where the oil platforms are sitting in dock in Quebec, but apparently it's right here. So, hey, Ragin! Welcome in. I know it is a weird Monday. It's because I can't wait until SnowRunner Wednesday to finally get into Season 15. Those bastards know that I stream SnowRunner on Wednesday, so they'd like to release their patches and updates and things on Thursday. So I've been biding my time. I've been playing a few other things to kind of carry me over. A lot of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Atom RPG I've got on Steam, and I played it years ago when it first came out, and I liked it, but I never got very far in it. It's on sale on Switch for $4, so I spent the weekend playing a lot of that. Yeah, what are you doing now? War Thunder? Is that what you've got going on your channel? I've popped by a couple of times very briefly. Our schedules are not entirely sympathetic over that. Yeah, a lot of War Thunder. I think that's all that you've had going. As long as I'm busy chit-chatting anyway, let me hit the button. A train load. Oh, that's a metric variation on amounts of War Thunder, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna hit the continue button. We're gonna see what happens. Hey, Ace of Carnage. I know your name. I just saw you over on Miss Moon stream. Today, Friday. I don't know. Like usual, I got to acknowledge I have almost no concept of time anymore. Days are kind of getting a little timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly on me as well, but I've definitely seen your name. Did I follow you? No, I failed to follow you. I desperately apologize for that. Boom. I got that taken care of. 300 hours just since you've gotten back on. Good Lord, man. It's good to love a game. I think I'm up to 1100 on Switch in this game, SnowRunner, and I've got about 100 or so on Steam Deck. The snail won't let you escape. Okay, that's where it goes. Hey, thanks for the follow. Let's see, make sure I'm all caught up and everybody. Oh, that's right here, everybody. Welcome to the Switch 1 load times. I'm going to get that one out of the way here, too. I'm so looking forward to Switch 2. I have a pre-order in for the memory card that the Switch 2 is going to use that's at least 5 times faster than the regular micro SD that the Switch 1. And technically the one that I've got plugged into my Steam Deck right now is also the same. That's a 160 megabit transfer rate, but the micro SD Express does like 900. So it's gonna choo-choo. It's gonna be nice. In theory, all these old Switch games should be compatible with Switch 2, but they should all benefit from drastically increased load times. God, I hope so. Gaijin, the company that made War Thunder, the mascot is... Oh, okay, there you go. That's what happens when you get a good game that speaks to you. It just won't let you go. Yeah, I know, in theory. There's plenty of things that you could do to your software that screws it up no matter how good your data transfer rate is. And I would not put it past a lot of third-party developers especially to make something that works, and then that's the end of it. Supposedly there are a lot of third parties that are going to go back and they're going to make the Switch 2 enhanced editions of their games that I think primarily are going to upgrade the art assets, so maybe they can support even the full 4K sometimes. Hopefully, loading and overall performance, they'll see extra bumps as well. Let me do some more reloads. Oh, okay. I've got green on OBS. Let me give it a few moments to catch up. There we go. I knew it was going to be bad today. I've had really good luck on Mondays with my ISP, but I have been having Twitch stutters incoming all day long, so I knew this was going to be bad on the way out. No, I still want to blame Comcast. My new replacement modem for them is only 8 to 10 months old. I can't believe it would be going out this quickly already. And it's behaving differently than the last time I had a bad modem, but I'm worried that that's going to be it. I'm going to have to start dropping, $100 every 6 months on replacement modems because they all, go to shit. There you go. I'm going to use one of my S words already because that's what Comcast and internet connectivity do to me. Okay, there we go. There's my first S word. Also, let me go check. It didn't. Okay, no, it didn't. It didn't reset bingo on me. Phew. Okay, that's good. Otherwise, I'd have to do this all over again. So no, I'll get hiccups. I've only had one complete drop it. No. This is incorrect. I need one of these. One of these, please. Yeah, okay, there it is. I've only had one complete internet droppage where the modem and the router and everybody in the chain says there's nothing on the other end. This, I seem to lose my connectivity primarily just to Twitch, because I will drop transmissions like this while Hulu is still streaming hockey up there in the background sometimes. Yeah, over the weekend, on Saturday, it was doing that. I had 2 drops during the stream, never even a hiccup on the incoming stream, but then I turn around and my problem seems to be primarily Twitch-based. You get that every night. Yeah, unfortunately for me, every now and again is like 4 out of every 5 streams. I'll drop at least once. It seems to run kind of around once an hour. Usually within the first 20 minutes, and then at about an hour and 20 minutes, and then 2 hours. There's something about that 20-minute buffer, which makes me wonder how and why. It could still be a hardware thing. I don't know. The modem that I do have, though, it's still under warranty with the manufacturer, I bought it through Amazon, but it's warranted through the manufacturer. I keep meaning to figure out how and where I would have time to give them a call. Step one is going to be, okay, let's reboot your router, which means I drop all of my internet, which means I can't do it during Master Jedi's workday, because she will freak out if the internet drops. So I kind of either have to do it really late at night or find a weekend time somewhere to do, or Wednesday. Wednesday when she has to work down in her office. I meant to do it last Wednesday, but last week was a tire fire. Everything about it was my dumpster fire over there. So yeah, maybe Wednesday I should look into that. When playing on VTT, one of our players seems to only have internet trouble when using Fantasy Grounds. My Fantasy... damn it. Okay, now this is turning into story time. And you know what? Let me go ahead and let me mark off story time as long as I'm doing this here too. We'll get to Quebec in a moment. I'm like the last person to get started on it. Everybody else has already seen it already anyway. That's fine. And oh no, why won't that... Hang on, now... Oh god, now it won't call. Oh god, now it's gone full screen. Did going full screen help? Going full screen helped it to actually accept the button click. Oh god. Okay, there we go. We're gonna do that one too. Yeah, we are rocking through the items. Why is it going full screen? What the hell is going on with this browser? Okay, we're good. I was talking about the things. We were talking about the internet droppage. Fantasy Grounds. What will happen is I will be hosting a game of Fantasy Grounds, and this got better after the last Mac update combined with a couple of Fantasy Grounds updates ago. But what would happen is I'd be churning along, running the game, and then I would see, the connection to the matchmaking service has been dropped. I thought, well, we're already up and running. We're peer connected. That shouldn't matter. Except that it does. And it starts kicking people out. Except only about half of my players get kicked out. Half of them get kicked out regularly anytime it happens. Almost anytime it happens. And then the other half almost never get kicked out. There's a little crossover from time to time. But there's something about that matchmaking service they've got that I think the only way around that is if I do hard IP connections. Except I'm on dynamic, so I'd have to send out a new listing every time we played. And I think if I go that route, then I have to play the stupid router table games to do the port forwarding that needs to happen, and I don't want to do that. So it's gotten way better, but it still happens every once in a while. And then on the game I actually get to play in on Fridays, I've had two nights where I've been connected to a server in the UK. Yeah, balloons, why not? Where I have suddenly dropped out of the session and I've had to reconnect. And I'm assuming it's the same thing in reverse. And I don't... hey, Durkle, welcome in. Let me get you credit for playing the sound. I don't know if anyone else already did or not. It doesn't matter. I'll catch up. We'll get there eventually. So, my internet's being my internet. That's where I am. I'm trying to get started on Quebec. I have loaded up the garage. The garage is waiting for us. There's no vehicles in the garage, because the game ate so many of my vehicles in Season 14. So I'm going to have to get loaded up. At the bare minimum, I got to buy a new Tega because it ate my damn Tega last time. My sweet baby, my Tega.
Snakes.
Hey, old bacon face, you're here. Congratulations. I have stalled as long as possible so that you can be here for when we get to the snow. You did miss the puke because that was last Wednesday. And I probably won't stream that one again until 2 Point Museum 2.0 is out, which I have no idea when that's going to be. They demoed it on the 2 Point, what do they call their channel? 2 Point County? Whatever the makers of 2 Point are. They did a demo stream. They actually turned off all of their Twitch integration so they could demo the core game updates. So I don't know how they've updated the Twitch integration, but I think I'm going to wait until next time. What is snow but nature's puke? As someone who lives in snow, you know what you're talking about. I lived in a lot of snow. Now I live in a tiny bit of snow. It's still puke. It's still ass. Snow is ass. That's what I'm saying. So, okay. I got all that covered. Let's go back. We're going back to Quebec. Hey, everybody. Welcome to an empty garage. I have not allowed the snow to land in the garage. So, suck it, garage snow. I've got one more frozen frame over here. I think that's just because it needed to refresh the whole time. Okay, that looks like it's still running. Oop, no landing there. KDP! I saw what you were doing not long ago, so congratulations on not ghosting me. Did I already throw? Oh yeah, I did one of those already. So it won't let me. Even as the host, it's not going to let me. Oh my god! Was that yours, Kate? I just took my glasses off. I know, look at that. An 86. Nicely done, KDP. And the landing is a success. Oh, don't click that button. I don't know what that button is. Oh, there's a vote going on. Everyone get your votes in. Just saw the notification. Yeah, I do not trust Twitch notifications at all for any reason ever. They can all suck it 100%. So let's see. What do I have left? The Mac Pinnacle, which I've never driven. I think that pack came out after I finished Season 14. So I may have loaded the game, popped it out of the garage just to drive it in a circle to see what it sounded like, run the horn, you know, the important stuff, and then I probably put it right back in here. Yeah, the double Mac packs. I didn't even adjust the paint job on those. I was going to say I'm probably going to sell those. And by probably, I mean I just sold that one. This one, as a heavy duty, I may hang on to that for the moment. Now, the big old Kenny, I like the big Kenny. We're going to hang on to this dude. What do we... Ooh, we voted for a raid. An Old Bacon Face drops in and within minutes has already won the first bingo of the day. Congratulations on this. Oh, hey, let me go check out the leaderboard here before we go to the wheel. Yo, look at you. You are now 300-ish points ahead of the Bardic one. And Nico's way back there in third position. It's kind of sad how far back behind. Mr. Old Bacon Snakes is in there. Let me run through the list of the vehicles we got, because I know the Scout 800's got to come out. We need that boy. We need that bad boy loaded up, ready to go. I'm going to run through the truck list. And then we'll pop over. Ooh, the other Azov. This one. The new Azov. The Atom? I think it was called the Atom. That's one that the game ate on me. So I have this, the classic Azov. I'm going to put that bad boy in the garage. We want that one out. And then there's my super fuel Paystar. Oh, I got the good tires on that bad boy. So yeah, we're probably gonna need them tires. So let's get him out here. And the fuel mule we'll probably need later. Not gonna worry about it right now. The big Kenny I like because of the grill, not so much because of the rest of the truck. The Taddy is almost certainly going to come out, but I'm going to hold on that one just a little bit. Original Zix is probably coming. Oh, I don't know what to do about the Plaid. I didn't use that one much. The Rezvani tank just looked kind of neat. I don't know if I'm really going to use it, though. Party Zix. We held on to that one. I guarantee you the Party Zix will be coming up. But I'm going to wait until we find the big, heavy trailer that's going to need to be pulled around. And then I started using the Twin Steer because it's kind of all I had left at the end of the last season. The Burlak is supposed to do really well here. Miss Moon's been driving the Burlak around, so I'm gonna follow up on that lead. And then let me, as quickly as I can on Switch, let me run down the list of other vehicles here. See if there's anybody else that wants to come out right now. The Con is what I was driving on the Steam Deck, because it's the only thing that I had with good tires. They weren't even this good. I had the Jack of All Trades pack on the Steam Deck, but I only had $2,000 in cash because I haven't played much there. I had to restart the game because I completely reset. I did a factory reset on my Steam Deck. And when you do that, any games installed on the memory card stick around, but anything on system storage, it wipes out. I learned that the hard way. So it killed my game. And then there was something corrupt in the Steam Cloud save, so I had to start fresh. So. Oh, and there's and Expeditions. The Yar is my favorite now. And then I still have a Kolob. And the loudest truck in the game, the Tatra. And then I can't remember the last time I used this one, but it looks badass, so we're holding on to it. Eventually, we're going to get the Elephant in this season, and that's probably going to take the Antarctic's place as the just ridiculously large, for no reason, truck. You know what? Screw it. Let's pop on out. Let's see. Oh, hey, everybody. Welcome to SnowRunner, where it's dark, because of course it's dark. Why would it not be dark? Help improve Twitch. Well, I have some recommendations, although they're probably all going to be based on my poor internet performance. I got to scroll down to get complaints about being nighttime. Yeah, there we go. All right, nighttime has been called. I've got it in pause so that the spiders and the crabs can't sneak up on me. While we pop over to check on Old Bacon Face's victory, I got to do something about this tiny, tiny wheel. Technical background here, the browser frame that wheel sits on currently possesses the entire screen, and for some reason they've made it just this tiny little circle that sits in that top little 20-ish% instead of making it big to kind of fill out anything more than that. And the only other control I could see to do that is if I oversize the frame it's on so that it's bigger than the screen, which means it might actually end up drawing something off. Stupid stuff. Looks like some games with letters in the names, and I think some of them have numbers too. Sometimes some of them even have punctuation. I don't know about that in particular right now, but I'm going to look. One of them has an apostrophe. One of them that's an origin title, I put parentheses around origin so that it would be identifiable. That one has a dash and numbers. Numbers? Oh, yeah, we got a mix of everything in here. Isn't it a setting for the browser source to load? No, that's sorry, wrong hand. That's it. I'm given a, what do I have defined here? It's full HD for the whole screen. The only way I can make it bigger is if I make the frame larger than the window. But then when it prints out the winning text below, then I have to start playing games to get it lined up correctly. What I need to do is just find a better wheel. This one is part of Streamlabs. I don't want to slander the wrong one. This is the Streamlabs one. It is the super ultra bare bones, as you can tell by the fact. Damn it, I keep using the wrong hand. As you can tell by the fact that you can't even read anything on there. At least I figured out how to get them to stay contained within their pie slice. For a while, they were just drawing them off into space, which was funny, but was a pain in the ass. I need to make it smaller. The wheel is likely not scaling with it. No, that is the scale. If I make it smaller, it gets smaller. It's really stupid. There's a lot of things that you can control about it. Sizes and thicknesses and things, but not wheel size. It's dumb. Yes, it is. And I wish that it would auto-select a pleasing color palette. Instead, it's me having to go to a color wheel and just saying, I don't know, how about a red? How about an orange? How about a yellow? How about a green? How about a blue? How about a purple? And get them close enough, and there it goes. At least it puts them in the order that they show on the list, so as long as they don't put the same color next to each other, it's not putting two color panels. It's so stupid. Alt to crop and making it bigger. I can make the wheel bigger, yes. And yeah, like I said, there are things I could do to force the situation to make the wheel bigger, but then I run the risk of the text that it's going to draw below it disappearing off the bottom. But be that as it may, screw all that stuff. Boom. Guess what? Old Bacon Face. I'm spinning it. It looks kind of mesmerizing when it spins, so at least I like that part. You have won Nahel Books Dungeon Master. And I think that's the correct pronunciation because I have played this game myself and I do enjoy it. That is what programming is all about. Yeah, I loved your programming stream, by the way. Hacking your SnowRunner. It's the disadvantage to playing on Switch is that it's not even remotely an option for me. And although I can play this on Mac, the tool set to do that would be radically different, and I do not have the patience to deal with that right now. But I love the idea. I really like watching programming streams. Like Darkstar, when he's doing his game jam. What did you win? Oh, Nahelbuck's Dungeon Master. Let me go find you your winning key code doohickey thingy. I think, is that over here? Nope, it's not over there. I want everyone to know that that is not where it is. It's in the other one. It's this one. It's got to be this one right here. Yes, here. I actually found it on the second try. Second try, everybody. There's the balloons. I do that. I do this. Hopefully you're not in Korea, because apparently this link will not work there. But for a change, that's the only country it indicates that it will not work in. So if you want to be in Ukraine or Poland or Czech Republic, I don't remember what all of the others are, because usually the list of not good in for mine being out of the US, there's 30 or 40. Because welcome to America, where we date everybody now. Okay, I've had a breath. Let me send you this real quick before I forget about it. Did the copy not copy? I think the copy failed to... Yep, okay, the copy didn't copy, because that's how we roll. Let me test it on this one here first. Yeah, that one worked. So now let me go back and try the correct one. It says it copied. There we go. There is a copy. Congratulations, Old Bacon Face. You are dominating the bingo circuit now. Which, full transparency, is also kind of a thing that I do on Miss Moon's channel. Although I typically don't actually redeem anything anymore, because I've kind of started to feel bad. Although it's been 6 months now since I won the month-end drawing over on Miss Moon's, after winning, I don't know, 3 in a row. So I've gotten better. I feel a little more even-tempered now. Let me go make sure that one has been removed. Oh, that's right. I got to go click the save button. That should make us blink over here. Boop, boop. There we go. One of these days, I'm going to remember to go in and get a new wheel. There are a bunch of wheels out there. This one was just the most convenient because I've already got Streamlabs set up. So maybe I should go see if Stream Elements does one. It's going to be just as bad. Never mind. Screw that. That was a terrible idea. That was a weird abbreviated horn. There we go. That's better. KDP's cheating on me again. But at least it's with the adorable little animals. I can live with that. Let's see. So, what I have cheated to know. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I see the whole map? What the hell? How bad did I cheat? Oh, I'm in the wrong region. Okay, yep, that was my bad. My apologies. Boop, back to the garage, everybody. Oh god, and I poured all of those stupid trucks out too. Oh, damn it. Okay. Yep, everybody back in storage you go. It was even blinking the Y button at the bottom to let me know I needed to move to Quebec. So, here we go. Let's try this again while I get rid of your damn pop-ups. I can't click the ban button if you're always popping crap up in front of it. Okay, that'll actually load it pretty quick. Can you choose to be in Korea instead of getting the game? You can choose to be. Yeah, I can't stop you from choosing that. Does it mean that it won't have a dungeon master? Yeah, yes, that's it exactly. They've decided to go with Pathfinder, so they're going to have a game master from now on. Why isn't it a Pathmaster? They have lost a perfect marketing opportunity right there. I'm going to talk to Dan and Bullman about that. You had a native remove out, so now you have to remodel. Is that in reference to my garage or? Oh, okay, I got you. The animal friends. Does that mean you let them go or you kicked them out? Okay, now we're gonna load. Bienvenue au Québec again. So here we come. That is a big pipe he's got there. Oh, and that's the new one, the elephant, We're getting that truck. Probably not today, but we're getting that truck. You're being let go. I have my stupid little animal friends. They're always all mopey and crap, saying, oh, you know what? I want to go see the big city. I want to live my life. I don't want to be trapped on this island anymore. And I tell them, no, you're staying here. And they go, oh, hey, that's great. Thanks. And so no one can leave. You let them go. So that is the correct choice. I have Apollo. Apollo is now my number one guy in Pocket Camp. He is my camp concierge, whatever the hell name they made up for that. He's like 83rd level now. He just skyrocketed in XP. And he's also my best bud on the Switch version of the game now too. So yes, anyone is fair game to kick out for Apollo. Congratulations. Well played. Oh, well, here we go again. This time I'm going to take things just a little bit shorter. I'm going to put the scout out. We're going to move over here. I'm changing the categories so I don't have quite as much scrolling to have to do. I'm going to put the burlap out. Yeah, I want the fuel truck. And I want the Azov. I think this time I don't really have to go through much listening. I think those are the ones that I had out before anyway. As we all know, I've got to start off with the Scout Header. Hey everybody! Welcome to Quebec, where it's also nighttime. We didn't want to see anything, right? You just want to see the silhouettes of some trees. Northern Lights are cool. Supposed to be able to see them where I live from time to time. Never once. I've been screwed by the north. This time, I go to the map, and this is what I was expecting to see. A whole bunch of nothing. What I did on the Steam Deck is I thought, oh, hey, that one's the closest. I'm just going to drive right over there to that one, and I'm going to go activate that tower, light the lamp for my Scout 800, and then we'll see what to do from there. You know what? As it turns out, there is a giant river that runs right through here that isn't interested in being crossed. It has a big bridge that is partially non-constructed. It didn't have the task yellow squares, so I'm hoping there is an actual contract to get it built. But I didn't even look at the contracts on the Steam Deck, so I have no clue what the contracts are. So I didn't look at those. So I thought, well, okay, I can't get to that one. What's next? Well, this one over here. I'm just gonna drive right over here too. Well, as you kind of meander your way over here, there's a great big river that runs right up here. And I can drive north along the shore about to here, and I can see a great big bridge that I'm not certain whether it's broken or not. But then there's a cliff face right along the water, and I don't want to go swimming because it didn't really work out well in Expeditions, so I know it doesn't really work out well here either. But there's the cliff and some forest and really deep snow, and all I had was the Con with adequate but not great mud tires. And this is setting on a tiny little precipice on the other side of the river. So that, well, okay, that's not happening either. Let me just recover back here. And oh, hey, what about this one back here? It too is on the other side of the river, but there is an ice crossing down here that you can get across. I was able to get the Con across it, so fingers crossed, the Scout 800 will also be able to pull its way across the ice. I need to be sure that I actually see that exit. Oh, nope, wrong button. Oh god. Okay, never mind, we're here. That exit is actually kind of tiny. I keep getting my eyes are drawn to the big giant double entrance over there. I need to come out here. I need to go this way. And then we're just going to kind of wander off down this direction a little bit. There's some wandering over here. And eventually we cut across the snow. Well, we'll deal with that when we get there. I'm loaded up with fuel on top. This is the wrong game. I need to turn on my headlights. Nope, that's the brake. Is that the clutch? That's the clutch on this side. Okay, we're off. I really need Expeditions customizable horns in this game now. I love that so much. For those that may have missed it last week, when I was playing the museum game anyway. I gave an update on my expeditions. They issued a patch that retroactively went back and gave me credit for all of the silver coins that it stole from me because I had already completed all of the expeditions prior to Season 2. So all of a sudden my bank jumped from just under 300 to just over 800 of them fancy silver coins, whatever color they are. So I can go back next time I'm in that game and I can start buying more coins. Why did you... Okay, it's apparently a bit icy here. Khan didn't have as much trouble with ice, is all I'm saying. If I can get it to go any direction except straight up the ice flow. Let me get over here. We can get a little grip in the snow. Okay, now it won't turn back the other way. Because why would it? You wanted snow, old bacon face. You're getting it. I seem to recall... I want to turn here. The other thing I noted from the one watchtower that I got, and the handful that I've watched Miss Moon scoop up now, is that, holy crap, these watchtowers open giant swaths of the map. Way more than on some of the others. There is a bridge over there. That bridge is also broken. The tower we want is on that far hillside. There, right between these two near trees. You can see the watchtower over there. That's where we're headed. So far, these tires seem to do pretty well in the snow. In the streams that I have watched, and the very little that I've driven on my own, there doesn't seem to be any of that real Amur quality snow, where it's about 9 feet deep. It all seems reasonably passable. And even with the, mid-grade snow tires, you may go really slow like this, but at least you'll still go. Unlike Amur, where you get... Okay, well, that's... I might have been able to save that, but the auto winch grabbed the wrong side, and I just told it to go ahead and start pulling. Did that... Oh, weird. That one actually explicitly paused that time. But I think I'm still streaming. Wait, where did... Oh, here it is. Okay, yeah. Oh, whew, I'm still up. Okay, well, I got a flip, so that's this one right here. Ka-chow. All of the prizes for bingo, all prize for bingo has been handed out, but you can still collect points on the leaderboard here. Yeah, I think my stream manager somehow put itself into a pause. So it looked like I was frozen, but I was, in fact, not. How do I do the thing in this game? Oh yeah, attach winch, here we go. No, you liar. I saw you flash just for a moment there. Okay, I guess. And it broke. Well, that's not good. What if I... Oh, that's because these are all little fellers. Wow, is that how we're starting? That's how we're starting this. I'm in this one tiny little gap where I can't reach... Do I have a tiny winch on or something? Wow, I already have to give up. Nope, I'm playing the wrong game. That's super disappointing. Maybe a helpful moose will come along. Oh, a moose and squirrel, perhaps. There you go. It's just like nothing happened. Look at me. I'm fully upright and ready to go again. And all I needed was either a jack screw or perhaps an anchor, and I could have pulled myself right back upright. I'm one of 9 people that really like expeditions. Oh, okay, we're going straight, everybody. We're going straight. It's fine. Luckily, someone had just contacted me about my extended vehicle warranty, So I'm gonna that's gonna be covered. It's gonna have me buff that right out. I mean, I don't even have to put my trail markers back out this time. Because all I have to do is the exact same thing I did last time. Especially the part where I end up rolling again. The same place. This is the Scout 800. This is the vehicle that was infamous for its ability to roll at the drop of a hat. These extra wide tires, the pay-to-win tires, helped remarkably with that. But not 100%. Also, I would note, it's still nighttime. For a while, it seemed like when you fired up SnowRunner for to initiate a session, you would load into the garage, take a vehicle out, and it would just automatically set you to, say, the hour before dawn. And then the sun would steadily come up. But about season 13, I think it started randomly generating times. And this is SnowRunner, so a randomly generated time means it must be between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. Actually, having said that, let me go check. What is the time? It's now 3 a.m. Yep. You son of a bitch. I think the sun comes up 5 in this game. So why you not go? Okay, now you go. It's weird how the sun can only set from 10 to 5, so only 7 hours of nighttime. Yet it's only actually daylight for about 25% of the game. Oh, look at that. Look at that balanced landing. Oh, actually, you know what? What I should probably do is actually look at kind of what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, this is... I need to get down to here. And then we're going to take off down here, and we're going to do a thing that's kind of like this, and then there's a hill climb right there at the end. Give or take, you know. Very, very rough estimate. But it does mean that I'm not done with these rocks yet. And if I tumble to the bottom... If someone would be so kind as to, say, leave a log lying down there that I could winch onto so I could turn myself upright, it would probably work as well. What am I stuck on? I'd know what I was stuck on if there was any daylight. Oh, okay, it was a really pointy rock. And no matter how much I complain about nighttime, it still feels like cheating for me to advance time in the game. I don't know why. It makes no sense. At least I've been partially vindicated in expeditions, because one of the new bonus objectives in some of the tasks is to not advance time. So I feel like they've listened to me. They gave me dump trucks, and they gave me sand or will in Roadcraft, and they gave me customizable horns in expeditions. So, and apparently also the advancing time is for cheaters. So. I can never say that they've ignored me. Oh, wow, you know what? I think I may have actually placed... I may have accidentally placed that next marker very close to where I want to be. Somewhere around here is some of the... They have a new dynamic element this season. There's little floating ice flows out here that as soon as you put your tires near them, they sink. I think these are some of them right here, so let me give this a quick demonstration. Well, no, this one actually seems to be willing to hold on to me, so... Okay, well, screw it, then we're going this way. Just need a little winching. Oh, nope, I got a big hunk right there. I don't need a big hunk. Maybe there is a certain... Okay, there goes a little bit of the sinkage around the one that I want. There they go. There's the sinkers. Oh, no, wait, why is that one jumping? No jumping during river crossings. Maybe, yeah, these are the ones that I'm thinking of. Those are big on sinking on you, so I need to go around. This is not the optimal vehicle for this, but it doesn't matter because it's my sweet, sweet boy, my Scout 800. I am contractually obligated to do my initial watchtower reveal with this vehicle. I miss my Scout 2 badly. There's almost no chance that it would still run now if I still owned it. Doesn't matter. Didn't run very well when I did last own it a long time ago. Though that was a problem with being poor at the time. Technically, I could afford it now, but now I don't have the time to keep up with the maintenance needs that this poor vehicle had. Hey, look, there it is, right up at the top of the hill. And the Khan was able to climb these stairs. I don't want to con shame you, Scout, but... So don't make me. That's what I'm saying. So I don't think I needed to winch onto anything with the... Oh, no, that's... Nope, nope, nope. Well, okay, that's fine. Oh, let me give myself another credit there. Is there anyone different that I could latch onto? Anyone, anywhere? Can I just push myself over the edge and tumble down closer to a normal tree? That is my one and... Oh my god, am I going to get this far? And it's going to make me... I'm either going to have to recover or send someone more capable out. I think this time I send someone more capable if it comes to it. Okay, can you hold my weight? Nope, you cannot. Oh, that's what we need. Just literally just tumble me off. Just roll me off. You son of a bitch. Okay. Let me clear all of those. Let's go to the garage. Let's get a helper. I pushed the button. There it is. I tell you what. We brought you out. You also have a good horn. I need to do this button. Oh my, but it's going to take me a while to get my buttons straight. I didn't even look at how this thing's equipped. I'm just going. Honk! Oh, I crashed into a building. Honk! That is the Ford F-750. My fuel mule. I don't remember how well he does in ice. You find him in the Kola Peninsula. So he's used to Russian winters. I haven't actually had him out in snow in a while, but this big beefy Jack can go. Oh, yeah, he didn't even care about the icy spot that the Scout was having trouble on. That's the advantage of having giant tires. Well, just for fun. Don't do much in cab. If this makes anyone barfy, let me know. About that one friend who plays in my Tuesday night Pathfinder games, who gets violently ill, even from the third-person perspective, trying to watch this game. So he has had to stop attending on SnowRunner days. best friends growing up.
Lurking while working from me, Jedi. Don't crash or flip over your truck. Again.
Again. Rub it in, Nico. But hey, welcome in, Nico. Can you get new decorations for the interior? Yes. Yes, you can. I had to go out of my way.
Rock and Stone!
For Rock and Stone, I had to go out of my way to put this little fringe on.
Nico!
But there are options.
Wow.
Oh man, I miss Clam's existential dread clip from Nico. I have noticed that the Be Right Back screen, it still functions. It still shows my clips in whatever order, and I can't believe they got them all cached. Okay, that's enough PP. Settle down, Nico. I'm positive she said it more times than you typed it.
Yes.
Landing for non-zero. So yeah, I actually had to go out of my way to put this fringe on, but there are other decorative options. I tell you what, I have a feeling this truck is going to start seeing a lot of use on this map, as is being demonstrated right now. As soon as I do my save move up here.
KDP and CST.
What are you doing in that time zone? Oh yeah, I lived in that time zone for 8 years? 9 years? I don't remember how much it was. It was too many years. We're going to come out of this view mode because I actually need to pay a little better attention to the sinky ice now. Because this truck will sink. That one's good enough for now. We're going. Drove this dude a bunch in the Scandinavia where I picked it up, but I don't think I did it much last season. I thought you had moved to whatever it was, Atlanta? I thought you were just there forever now. I know last time I was in Atlanta, they tried to not let me leave. I was able to sneak out. Hey, anybody seen an upside down scout? Oh, hey, there it is. All right, bad scout. And the flowers are still standing. I'm gonna shut this engine off. Okay, different interface here. Stop engine. Set the brake. Release the winch. Change truck. Okay, okay. I'm very slowly remembering what the hell I'm doing. I even got the headlights turned on in the first try. You don't think improving it much? Well, yeah. Oh. Are you sleepy, Scout? Is that our problem here? Oh. Okay, now we got the beacons on. That's gonna help. I was wondering if the Scout was actually somehow heavy enough that it could pull this thing over, and I'm a little worried that it might. Nope, attach winches up top.
Gotta catch him. Single men for KDP.
You catching some single men for KDP? Okay, take 7? Is that where we're at here? All I need you to do is actually just point up this hill. Just point up. And keep pointing it up.
Gotta catch 'em all GD myself, oh well. It was funny in my head in the moment.
Was it really? Well, we're getting unexpectedly. Oh, and there's no. Did it? No. Did it? No, it didn't. How does it think I'm supposed to do this otherwise? Am I supposed to drive all the way around town? Is that it? Because I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it the hard way. Luckily, he's still in range. Actually, this one probably has an autonomous winch. I probably don't have to start the engine every time. Except for the fact that I'm too far away. Bloop. I'm turning on my headlights. Don't know what kind of pest problem they had there, but they kept screaming for us to catch them. Well, yeah. Is that what the Pokemon really want? Or would they rather just be left the hell alone? I don't understand why you people are always harassing them.
I didn't catch any single men while I was there.
That sounds like a KDP problem. This is...
That isn't a pest problem. That's a man problem. Hopefully you caught one to take home with you. Bow chicka wow wow.
The Australian twist on Bow Chicka Wow Wow there was almost worth it. Is that a strong enough tree?
God damn it, KDP. I was writing that joke and you ruined it with the truth.
Oh, no, don't pull that way. Oh, damn, I hate the auto winch. The auto winch needs to die. It needs to be... I need an AI winch. Okay, we're gonna try doing this. Oh, wait, I see an avenue. I see an avenue. I do have to start this over again. I hate this user interface. Oh, there it is. Boom! Give me another roll there. I'm getting all of my Quebec rolls out of the way now with this one truck. Okay, you just sit put. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. You just mush down this one stupid tree. Now it's going to be the impossible branches. Yeah, I'm just going to drive up the tree rather than pushing anything out of the way. First try. I took this long just to make sure that it was daylight for this first overview. Look how pretty Quebec is. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have some Discord booping because I'm running it on 2 machines, so it doesn't know to be in streamer mode over here, so I need to tell it to go shut the hell up. There, got it. Okay.
You're welcome, Nico.
I don't eat a lot of sushi. What's on a Quebec roll? You know, you could probably make up a really good and funny answer, except I really don't know much of anything about Quebec. except that you have to say it that way. And yeah, that's it. It's on the other side of Canada. That's probably the most important part. Oh yeah, see, there's that other. That's the starter bridge over there. It's a little broken. I'm also pretty sure it's broken because a ship right there in the middle crashed into it. I don't think you fixed that one as part of this season. I think that stays broken forever. But I think there are some other ones I can maybe fix. Cheese and maple. And moose. You gotta throw moose in. Moose is always involved. Perhaps beaver. A little combination of both.
Thank you for the thumbs up there, KDP Woot.
KDP Woot. Did you actually... Oh, okay. You got... Oh, okay. There, I see. I don't think that's a thumb, Nico. I'm not sure. I can't tell. It might be one of those four-fingered Simpsons hands, so you're not really sure which is which. Fries running the length of the roll. Yeah. Okay, we're going to work on a poutine roll. There's ways to make this happen. Can you believe, Master Jedi, we took our big trip to Vancouver, the good one, some months ago? I honestly don't even remember. Time means nothing to me. I did not get poutine even once, but we did go to Timmy's Daily, so that one was more important. Next time, though. No, you're worried it'll be bad. No, it can't be. I got my guy. He still imports stuff from Canada. This is going to shock you. His prices have gone up. I don't know why. But I'm pretty sure he can get you one of those. One of them weird rolls we were just talking about and making up as we went. So yeah, apparently the answer is you had to drive way around the end of town to get over here, to get climbing and stuff. I go, well, this isn't what I want to do. But look how much of the map that one watchtower opens. So let's see. This is where I found there was the crossing.
Did you go?
There's that oil derrick down there, that oil platform. I gotta go activate that. Ooh, luckily, this truck is right here. Where are you? Where are you? Where's the yellow squares? I don't see yellow squares. Maybe they're on the other side of this building. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. I found it. Wow, this goes slow backwards. I mean, what a shock that a truck goes slow backwards. What do we have? The ice road. What a disaster! Luckily, they've already evacuated the people, but our special delivery's still there. We have 2 undamaged containers by that shipwreck, and we need them delivered to the port despite any thin ice you might encounter. Will you take the job? You're damn right I will. I'll do it later. Probably. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, I don't have anything else. Ice road, you gotta visit the shipwreck. Let's save a tiny bit of gas. Let's go take a look. Let's go to the telestrator. Oh, I can get to there. Because you can, looks like you can just drop down right through here and come out to that road. Oh, I thought this dark streak here was a road that kind of disappeared into the mountain. No, that's a cliff overhang. Definitely can't drive there. So yeah, we can just come down. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you come down over on this side. That's going to drop us here to the shipwreck, which is close to the shipwreck. Oh, yeah, you can get a really good look at how this ship messed up that bridge. There's no way we're fixing that. That's irreparable. You're just gonna have to build a new province on the other side and start over. It's the only way that's gonna happen. That's also pretty distinctly crossable ice over here as well. Does it actually tell me where I'm going with it? Oh. Yeah, we're not doing that one now. I have no clue how to get over there. New plan then. I bet there's going to be missions available down here. We should probably drive over there. We should probably also drive up here. Service hub's going to be good. We want to get that done. Technically, I think this burlap, I've got a crane, so I could drive to this thing and pick up the containers, but I'd have to just drag them by the crane, and that's going to turn into a mess. So we're not doing that. But eventually, I can get a truck with a trailer fired up and just drive straight down to it. So that'll be easy enough. But first, we got to do more exploration. This one was on this side of the river. And there's a little road right there. I don't remember if that's up on a hill or not, though. This one was kind of down lower, down closer to the water, I think. I think that one was up a little higher, so... Let's bust out the Scout. Scout's out. Let's do it. And we're actually we're gonna drive on some attempted road here for a nice, remarkable change. That might need fixing. Bridge fixing. We're going to see. That's probably going to be scary to drive through, but that'll be fun. That's probably very wet, but we're going to get through here. Maybe step one, let's go check out the service hub. Town's probably going to be really cool. Is that a ship frozen? That's a ferry. Oh, they froze their ferry. Oh, look at that. I got something came back. About 20 minutes in, and then just shy of an hour and 20 minutes in. There's something about that connection time that's just killing me. Okay, both of those are back up and running again. It looks like we have continuity of bingo. That's the important part, right? What a mess. Nope, I think all the rest of these... Oh, hey, you know what else I need to do? I'm just going to call it before I lean forward. Is, hey, everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Tire Fire. Coffee Monkey. Does this count as... Nope, my monitor... Nope, I'm reading an hour 17 on both, so it actually didn't count it as a new stream. Most importantly, bingo didn't count it as a new stream, and honestly, that's the final arbiter. Hey, there you go. Give it a vote. So anyway, I plotted out my course. We are going to drive the Scout over to the service hub. God damn it, Bardic. I mean, it's already gone a little bit cold anyway. So here we go. Here is the snow issue. Remember, kids, drinking and driving works out fine. Just remember to only do it in SnowRunner. There we go. I'm making time. Look at me go. So far, it is a very pretty region, and truth be told, I am pretty happy / excited to see the return of snow. Hey, there we go. Now we got another winner. Voted for let my fuel gauge get down into the red. Actually, I'm close to getting there anyway, but you have accelerated the process. Congrats on your silver. Not that one still has it. Yeah. Yep, on the silver trophy. Oh, where are we on the leaderboard here? Ooh, Bardic won 400 points behind Old Bacon Face. I actually have never paid attention to what the point system is. I think you get 10 points just for marking off a square circle on your bingo card. And I believe gold, silver, bronze, and then everyone else gets purple on the bingo cards. Those are at 4 different point value levels, but I don't know what the levels are. But I want to try, I don't know where I'm going. It doesn't matter where I'm going, I'm just pointing this way. You can never trust me to get red every time I have it on my card. You know, I know, I'm tricksy that way. The best opportunity I've had for that, and actually I did do it, but I think it was already called by a random vote, was in Expeditions. Some of those bonus objectives now are use less than X amount of fuel. And the one that I had, you could only use 250 liters, but the truck had a 240-liter tank. So I let that bad boy get right down next to 0 before refilling it. I think that was the final season 2 mission too. That one I went down into the red because I didn't want to fill it back up too early and then lose track of where I was. Otherwise, something like this truck right here, it's real easy for me to forget. When I'm in exploration mode like this, and I'm just tooling around the map, it gets real easy for me to lose track of that. Mind the gap. Oh. This went buzz, and I could feel it come up the cord and into my ear canal. That was a really weird sensation, and I kind of liked it. Send it. Sending it was apparently the correct choice there. We don't care about damage because we're headed for the service station anyway. I'm sorry, the service hub. Let's gear down. Let's gear down a little bit more. There we go. We cut down on the wheel spin. We'll go a little faster. I have the SnowRunner transmission, so I have low, low plus, and low minus. Especially in Expeditions, I've really gotten into the habit of going with the variable transmission. What do they call it? Custom? I don't remember the exact name. Why do that customizable? Where you can slide it up and down that scale. It's great for driving in the mud and the snow, so you get real tight control over just how fast the wheels are spinning. Big wheels, they keep on turning. This route is not designed for scout travel. Oh, it buzzed right in my ear again. There's some really good rocks. Ah, that was scary. Speaking of big wheels keep on turning. Oh, really? I nabbed the steamboat. A steamboat Lego set? Like an actual boat that steams as opposed to being like a steamboat really or whatever. It's got a paddle wheel on it? Oh, those would be cool. I love Lego sets. I really do. I would have more, except my only 2 real choices in life are break them all down and maybe try to hopefully get them back in the bags that they started in so I can rebuild them from the instruction manual again at a later time. Or stash them in a closet and never see them again because I don't really have space for them to be displayed anywhere. Although the Tentai 4 that we built on stream together is still proudly displayed right in front of the TV over there. In fact, it kind of blocks just a little bit of the bottom of the TV display because honestly, I only use the TV for hockey anymore over there. But I would love to have a million sets. What would be optimal is to have, I don't know, say 1,000 of us all buy a set. We all do the assembly and marvel at it. and then we all break them back down into their original bags and then rotate them. I've just invented Lego Club. What's the first rule of Lego Club? Shut the hell up. I really wish it would turn to the right, even just a little bit. Oh, and now I'm in low gear, so I don't have a reverse. I backed all the way off the rock. Didn't want that. Still, personal confirmation. A Scout does not bounce like that. You would have to throw it off a bridge if you wanted to see that kind of... Actually, mine, it wouldn't have even done that. The leaf springs would all snap. There would be no functional rebound like that. It would explode. Little parts would come ricocheting back up. But for the most part, yeah, it would just explode. Oh, hey, we need a snowplow over here. Big wheel, kind of like the ones we have here. On the river. Exactly. Perfect. That's exactly what you need. You know, that's got Dan Servo Discord
The
photo
first
section.
rule
written
of
all
Lego
over.
Club is don't step on the blocks.
That's fair. Second, from now on, the second rule of Lego Club is shut the hell up. Just in general. No one wants to put their own Lego together while you're busy yapping. I'm stuck in the snow, but that's, I guess, or I'm stuck in the snow, but the alternative is to be skidding on ice, so we do what we can do. It's a nice little town. How deep is that hole of it? Oh, that hole has all kinds of construction stuff in it, but I don't want to go over there. That's bad.
I thought the first rule of Lego Club was, remember, they can also be used as cow-trips in an emergency.
Well, that's a correlate. See, there we go. I forgot. I ran out of fuel. I wasn't paying attention. Is this the right button? That's not the right button. This is the right button. Okay, we're fine now. Any yellows? Say, you got any of them yellow squares on you? No, I don't see any yet. Okay, we'll keep moving. Go down one more. It is awful pretty out here. Is that trees, or is that a tower over there that I need to go to next? That's just trees. Where's the... Oh, okay, the other tower's over there. That's where we're headed eventually. We want to go see that tower, but we also want to open up some of the map as we go. So that's the Scout's job now, is basically just map maintenance. Nope, gotta turn. You gotta turn. Ooh, hey, but there's a yellow square. Okay. It knew. Yellow squares. New objective discovered. This weather station is in dire need of maintenance. The equipment is outdated and some things really need to be replaced. We need supplies to get the station up and running again. Could you handle the delivery? Probably. 2 cement and 2 service spare parts. I can absolutely not do that in the Scout. Technically, I could. I'd have to go find a Scout trailer, though. I don't want to do that. Plus, this Scout's going to struggle more and more through the snow. Oh my god! It's got mad hops. Grocery stores. It's got a plural on it. Master Jedi and I, we went and checked out a couple of grocery stores. Oh, I missed my turn back there. We checked out a couple of grocery stores in Canada because we could. One of them was Safeway because it was a known thing. Turns out, fun trivia fact, if you got a Safeway card here in the US, it doesn't work at Safeway in Canada. They have some, well, by definition, weird third-party customer loyalty card thingy. And we weren't eligible for one because we didn't live there. So I didn't get any discounts. Hey, look at that. We just fixed the truck. Truck is fully repaired. And then we went into some froofy, independent-looking grocery store. Don't know what it is, but they had really good produce there. Ooh, I see a gas station. I see a gas station right here. A little silhouette of a gas station. Scary mustache, scary mustache. And then I think we come over here, and this looks like a narrow little shelf road that I'm just going to say comes over here. Boom, just like that. Easy peasy. Couldn't ask for more. And for the... Oh, man, another yellow square. Now we are cooking. Running on empty. Hello! We're almost out of fuel, so I need you to get me a couple of barrels to keep our clients well supplied. It's not something we can handle on our own, unfortunately. Will you take the job? Damn skippy, I will. 3 fuel barrels? Nope, can't do it now. Deliver to the gas station. Where do they come from? Just out of curiosity, you know, no reason. They're way over there. Yeah, definitely can't do that. Oh, also, as long as I'm here, I guess I should take a look at some of these. Lake Ribiera is the other map. You're definitely not doing that, but we're accepting it. A timberman's work is never done. Also, the other map. Accepting it, not doing it. I took German in high school, not French. So, bienvenue au Québec. That's all I've got. That in Mert. Whoa, it just did this weird power scroll on me here. You know what? I think that counts. So yeah, those are all of the French words that I know. Okay, this one's at least on this map. I can't haul cargo right at the moment, but at least this one's here. So the petroleum platform I can deal with. Hey, KDP! Congrats on the double sword. Real man's job preparations. Another oil platform. Oh, there's a great big rig. Is it actually on the other map? It's on the other map. It's going to have to be brought back. I think I saw Miss Moon drive past this big rig, big trailer rig earlier on her stream. So yeah, if that's the case, then yes, it is on another map. And then this one's also on... No, that one's actually sitting on this map. Oh, and that's how you get the elephant, is doing this one. Okay, flexible solution. This is now one of our leading options. I know that this watchtower is across a river that I did not see a crossing for, except a bridge up. I'm going to say the bridge is up here someplace. So I really want to go pop that watchtower now. Flexible solution is my #1 choice right now, because that is going to get me pointed. That's going to get me pointed toward the new truck. And then, wow, there's a ton of them. That's pretty simple and straightforward, but it wants you to go to the other map. Deliver scout trailer. That one's not a bad one. That one actually might even be doable with the Scout 800, just not at the moment. This lighthouse wants a bunch of stuff. The Titanic effort. Wait, I got a button for that. The Titanic effort wants spare parts down to the docks. It's too soon, man, too soon. Oh, this one was also extremely doable. This is a, hey, drive to all the checkpoints deal. That one might be fun to do with the Tatarin. And lastly, St. Elmo's Fire. There's a whole bunch of stuff that needs to go to a whole bunch of places.
Way too soon, Jedi.
Everywhere. Yeah, I know. I feel bad. Every time I make a Titanic joke, I feel really guilty. Was I doing something? Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I was burning gas, but that's okay because I'm at the gas station. And I'm done at the gas station. Let's continue on. You step away for a moment and winning happens. That's how it is here in Bingo Vegas. Go back in time and say it earlier. Go back to, say, 1910, maybe, give or take, and throw it out there and see how people deal with that. Just wind up in the loony bin. Because it was okay to call it that then. Hey, I actually didn't slam into that so hard I broke anything. I don't see any
You're
yellow
as cold
squares.
as ice when you make Titanic jokes.
Okay, I guess. Nico, it's a good try. I got to go to Vegas for work in June. Why do they schedule everything in the hottest part of the year? Normally, I would say that's because probably that's when it's the cheapest to do it, but it's not. It's Vegas. If they can make money from you out of the gambling side of things, it can be really cheap, and if they can't, it gets to be really expensive.
Cool.
The time of year is irrelevant. It's very hot. When I got the job offer for the job that ended up taking me to Omaha, Master Jedi and I took a long weekend to go out to Vegas and stopped at a few sites along the way. So I actually got a Nebraska job offer, stopped on the side of the interstate in the middle of, I think we were, at that point we were driving through Utah on our way to get there. So it was 107 degrees outside. I just stopped on the side of the road to take a phone call and got myself a job offer. Which worked out great because that was during the .com/telecom bust. So I'd been out of work for 3 months at the time. So not terrible by contemporary standards, but pretty bad at the time. Because there was nothing left in Denver that I could realistically do. Well, there was nothing left in Denver that anyone was hiring for. So I got stuck having to leave the state. Oh yeah, by the way, I just hammered in a bunch of these sites. I wasn't really paying attention because it was all dark at the time, so I don't know where they were going. Oh no, I wanted to be here. There you go. Thank you. Let's put one there. Let's move this over here. Let's get these a little closer. Oh, no. No popping wheelies while you're exploring. Wheelie popping is for when you're doing those god-awful races. Luckily, I haven't seen any of these. I did see one that's a legitimate full-on race on Miss Moon's map. I don't remember if it was map 1 or map 2. I know it was up in a corner, but I don't know what the orientation of the map was at the time, so I don't know which corner it's on here. But I know there's one, and I hate them. And I don't do them on stream, because we're going straight to swearing overtime if I try to do one of those contests on stream. Now, there's only two kinds of contests. There's the kind that the first time you try it, you're short by 40 to 90 seconds. It's bad. And then every time you do it over again, you maybe pick up 2 or 3 seconds onto your time each time. Or there's the kind that you finish, it's got a 7-minute time limit. You can finish it in 4.5. There's rarely any in between. They used to be weighted toward the you can't do it in time kind, but I think it's about 60% now that are the easy to finish. Any given season, maybe about 50%, but overall I think it leans just a little bit higher. But the race ones are almost always the hair-pulling, mother-swearing kind. Am I going up on top of that rock? Am I going around the rock? What the hell am I doing? Oh, actually. Yes, this is what I wanted to. If I could get the black box to go away. Nope, I needed that. What I wanted is the black box that says Scout 800 to go away. I'll just kind of plot this out a little bit here. I gotta jump. Everyone, please use the channel point redeem to give me jump jets, because I may need those. I'm gonna see how we do here. I can't make the camera pan up high enough. I'm guessing that the watchtower is just over the crest of that hill there. I'm going to trust slow snow a little bit more
I'm
than
sorry,
crunchy ice.
I only saw the reward
there's
for
a
lead
wall.
tires.
Lead tires? Yeah, the kind that crush me through the ice here. Oh, no, she read it wrong. It's meant to be lead tires. Although I still don't know what that would do. You're supposed to turn. And yeah, when the wheels are turned, you're supposed to turn. Hydrate in this economy? I'm climbing hills, old bacon face. Okay. Oh, yeah, 440. This is going to be nice and cold. Here we go. No, I wouldn't go so far as to call it cold. Still decent. Powerfully adequate. God damn it, Bardic. See, I can't shift into a lower gear to calm my wheel spin, so we're just going to have to go slow while I drink. Oh, that does remind me of some important news, though. We finished the Na Bat Blend yesterday morning. We there was about two-thirds of a pot's worth, so we actually hybridized it. We have now started, god damn it, KDP. We've now started the Hazelnut Dream, which also came from the same place called Green Salmon that roasts their own coffee out on the coast from the last trip we were out there now. The Na Bat Blend was an awesome dark roast. We're gonna have to go back to the coast to get some more of that. It was great. The Hazelnut Dream is, well, obviously it's hazelnut flavored, but it's also more of a blonde roast. So we started the purebred Hazelnut Dream today. Really good. There's no way any of that was lasting long enough for Darth Mug to make his appearance. But I've already got it brewed up. The magic button is ready for one-touch press tomorrow. And we were good. God damn it, Nico. Although I'm going to give it credit. The timing has been pretty awesome. Oh my god, I'm not going to have to jump. There's actually a bridge that I don't have to build. Okay, we're going. Where do these stairs go? They go up. Wait, that's a Ghostbusters. I'll mark that one off too. See if we can get some more bingo points out for everybody. I'm just too stingy with the bingo points. Yeah, well, sometimes Nico's a little slow on the redeems because he's out there admiring his yard. It takes him a little while to come back in. Hey, there's the watchtower right there. Pretty watchtower. And I'm actually going to get 2 watchtowers on a reasonably difficult map with the scout. I feel pretty solid about that. I can figure out how to get up this rock wall. Oh, okay. I guess I can just drive around the end of the rock wall, perhaps, maybe? It's a distinct maybe at this point. Yeah. It almost looks like there's intended to be a road surface over here, so maybe the snow will be a little more shallow. See, now I need my new expedition hydrologist that doesn't know anything about water but can tell me how deep the snow is. Oh, okay, you are in traffic. Driving to your yard. Oh, that was a rough hiccup. I thought it was going to choke me out there. Oh, hey, they built a campfire. Hey, everybody, oh, look, it's nighttime. I didn't notice that. There's probably a bridge right there that I just looked at, but, you know, I wouldn't know. there's someone else parked here. We're discovering so many things. Oh my god, that opens up the map. So there's a utility area. That's fun. Oh my god, are we gonna craft things? Short flatbed semi-trailer with parts. That's a mouthful. Skywatch. A third sailing yacht? Well, where are the first two? There's the second sailing yacht. Oh, there's the first sailing yacht. Oh, that must be Nigel with the brie. If you can remember what movie that's from, you let me know. Because I'm blanking on it at the moment. Oh, I feel so much better. That bridge that I can see in the distance when I was looking for... Where the hell did it go? There was a tower over here somewhere. Did I get myself spun around again? I think I've been spinning. Where's... No, come on. Oh, no. Okay, this one over here. That's the one that I'm looking for. There's a bridge right over here somewhere that I need to check out. I got all excited because I thought it was this one. But this is the one that's just right outside our garage. That's the very first bridge I ran into. In fact... no, this is the one outside the garage. No, it's not. Man, I am so turned around. Yes, it's outside the garage the other way. Okay, I got it now. Having a hard time. I bet this one is reparable. That's probably part of a contract. And I didn't see anybody offering me, hey, fix the bridge. So it's probably a couple deep in the contracts. But there's no yellow box on it saying, hey, why don't you just come over here and fix this? That's the important part to note. No simple fixes in life. There is an upgrade. I think I could actually get to that upgrade. How did I get up here? Oh, I took a shortcut. Clever girl. I wonder if I can just bum rush my way straight down. That's a very expeditions move, but I might be able to pull it off as long as the snow doesn't get too deep. Because rather than going and checking out the thing I was just pointing out, saying, hey, I should probably go do this, I see an upgrade over here. I would really, really, really like to have an upgrade. Even though it won't be for a truck that I have yet, it's definitely going to be for one of the new ones. But being that as it may, I would really, really like to have it. I would also like to figure out how to get
Bum
there.
time.
Bum time. What kind of... Wait. Driving to my yard while Bernie and AOC are in town. Oh, traffic sex. Yeah, they were just in Denver, so I still get all the Denver news. The crowd was huge. It's what I like to see. We need to see a lot more of it. Now, I'm wondering here, this looks like a quarry. Quarries make me make me throw up a little in my mouth in this game. But I don't know if that's just driving down into the quarry or if that's a shortcut because this is going to be impassable. Or if that's going to have yellow squares. Yeah, let's go look. Where do I want to go? I'm going to go back over here behind me. Okay. We are taking the express elevator to hell over here, too. We're just going straight down the end. We got lots of trees this time. So when I end up sideways, I should be able to recover myself. This is already looking really bad. That's a really big-looking rock. I don't know if I want to be throwing myself off the edge of a really big rock. I can drive around the side of the really big rock. Downshift a little. Okay, here we go. I think the crowd were huge as well. Yeah. Oh, wow, this is a... There's a lot of rocks over here. Oh, nope. Okay, that was... Almost landed on the wheels. That was just a tiny bit more YOLO than I was expecting. But it was okay. Let's try connecting to that. Oop. No. Stand me up. Just stand me up, please. Okay, let's get off this tree. I might be stuck to the tree, but that's actually
Is that
working
the
in my
quick
favor.
way down the mountain?
Yes. Given how much snow is on this mountain, I think this was the fast way down. I just got to skip a whole bunch of it. And my turning radius is perfect for clipping this tree. Oops, wait. Oh, nope, not the brake. Need the clutch. The clutch is the opposite shoulder button between Expeditions and SnowRunner, so that's going to take me about a month to get straight
GP
back
did
out.
do a perfect YOLO.
It wasn't quite a perfect YOLO. It tried, though. It tried really super hard. It was a little more aggressive than I had planned on, but as long as I don't roll in that hole, I should actually make it down to the bottom. Look at that, man. I sure wish it was daytime so I could see some of this pretty landscape. Churn our way out. Okay, gear up. This is going to be moist. Okay, everybody, roll your windows up. Good news is I got mud tires. And I got a snorkel. Ooh, this is some juicy mud. Gotcha. Around these branches here because you know I'm going to get caught on them. Nothing worse than a 3-pound branch preventing the 3,000-pound truck from moving. Okay. You go climbing. How's the Borealis doing here? Not really much. I got more cloud than anything. Try to keep up the high ridges here. That looks like a fun place over there. Some sort of environmentally friendly factory, I bet. Probably manufacture the environment over there. It's slickery coming up this hill. I'm not even in the snow. I'm in the mud with the really good mud tires, and it's going this slow. And I don't even have the parking brake on, though it seems like it. Let's be cool about tire spin. I mean, the original game in the series was called Spin Tires for a reason. The reason is because you were spinning your tires. I actually got better grip than I thought here. I'm jerking that rod, making the truck jank back and forth left and right. Nope, still got grip. No, I got too much grip. I'm trying to Tokyo drift it there and it wasn't working. Okay, yep, they definitely don't think I should go this way. And the cones are branching me off over here. This feels safe, right? Is it open? No, I'm not close enough to have opened up any more of the map. And based on this super twisty road right here... That's a weird place to put a road. Oh, there's this little secondary thing coming out over there. I'm guessing I probably have to circle around it in a clockwise fashion. Which means I might be able to reach that tower. So I may just make this tower my next goal. Oh, I hit the X button. I didn't mean to hit the X button. Nope, oh, I definitely didn't mean to hit that. That service hub is probably a good idea, but that watchtower is the next up. Oh, yeah, I'm just guessing. We're just piecing things together here. I can run over a cone. Well, maybe. Let's go see. I'll tell you if I can run over a cone or not. Boom! Screw that cone. Knocked it down. Oh, it's actually an animated arrow. That's neat. You put headlights on it, and it's just an X. Yeah, nah, I guess I can see a little bit of animation. What does it look like if I drive up there? What kind of YOLO potential do I have? That's going to be pretty severe. I might actually worry a little bit about that YOLO, but since you pointed out, Old Bacon Face, there might be a yellow square up there. I should definitely go look for yellow squares. Screw you, cone! I don't think I can move that out of the way, though. I think that's a 7 days to die shopping cart situation right there. No matter what size truck or how fast you hit it, it's staying. Hold on here, let me... Science! Oh, I can move it. Okay, good to know. It does heavy damage, but, you know, whatever. You know, the Tataran could 100% do this. Where did it connect to? It connected behind me. I could come back. I could come over from the other side. Okay, I got full-time diff lock, so I'm gonna try this a little bit. No. Can I intentionally winch to something over there? No, we got nothing else. There is nothing but this one pole to winch onto. So, yeah, I'd be willing to bet that the Tataran could make it over this thing, over these rocks. I have reservations that I'll be able to bump it enough with this, with the Scout. It just doesn't have the clearance or the number of wheels. To be fair, I'm not even 100% positive I can just get it back off this rock. Okay, there we go. Nope, still stuck. So over here. I think I'm caught on guardrail. Could I tell you for certain what I'm stuck on? Probably. But only if I could see anything in the daylight. Although, weirdly, if I... Oh, hey, and I forgot to put gas in again. Look at that, twice in the same stream, Bardic. Glub, 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 glub. I wonder if that's why it was struggling so hard against the guardrail here. Yep, that is why it was struggling. Science may mandate, then, that I try this again with a full tank. Oh, I'm still stuck on this one rock, though. You know what? Screw science. We'll go back down. We're going to go around the long one. Or, let's go take a peek over the edge here. Let's see what kind of urges we might develop. Oh god, that is a long way down. Oh, that is vomitacious. Yeah, that's gonna break something. That's gonna break something that I'm a little worried might not be replicable. Because I don't remember if I've got any spare tires on here. Busting a wheel would be bad. That kind of busting does not make me feel good. Busting two wheels may end up turning into a garage recovery. No one wants that again. Also, by the time I finished talking about it, I was already down here anyways. It wasn't that long to go around. Oh, bounce. Okay, we're cool. Actually not bouncing too bad. What's up here? This looks like there's things up here. Nothing else. There's a trash dumpster. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Actually, that's a mobile home. My apologies. Hey, look at that. The game's been saved. Oh, and they use this rock as a driveway? Okay, that's cool. I can do this. I love rocks. Oops. I turned the oh god, no, I can't control the camera at all. Please let me go back, camera. Please let me go back. No, not there. Oh god. Phew. All I wanted to know is if there's any yellow squares down there at the bottom. Oh god, it's doing it again. Oh god, oh no. No, oh god. Gotta get away from this. Oh god, I gotta get away from this. Oh god, I gotta get away from this rock wall. But not too far away, otherwise bad things are gonna happen. Okay, now I can kind of pan around. I see yellow square. And it's not here on the map. Is that, I bet, I wonder. Can I skirt down this way? I mean, as long as I'm here, I may as well go activate it, right? And then I can come back out this way, right past that service hub. Yeah, this should be fine. Hardly anything to worry about. I did not mean to drive this far off into the snow, making this turn as hard and slow as possible. That one wasn't exactly a casual drop-off point, but this looks way more cash. Actually, no, screw it. Oh, what? No, maybe. Well, no. Okay, maybe I'm going to stay on the shelf. I thought I'll just drop down there to the road. Oh, except that there's a potentially immovable fence and a long, well, a medium drop. There we go. Now I was able to save it. Screw you, tree. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Don't knock me sideways. A lot of driving options over here. Well, can I get on that roof down there? No, I don't think that's going to get close enough. Ooh, my hand's tensing up. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Hoof! Oh, this goes down. Everyone hold on to the headrest in front of you. I think we can make it. I think we can make it. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh no, we were so close to making it. We were so close. We waited until the final possible seconds to yeet it. The drive shaft is still spinning. That's new. I mean, I'm upside down all the time, and I've never seen that before. Oh, and the four-wheel drive is engaged, so the front shaft is... Oh, that's so cool. Now comes the hard part. I don't think there's anything for me to attach to. I think I got all this way. I got down to this one last stupid rock. And if I'd come off over there, it would have worked out fine. How am I not able to winch to anything over here? This is such a rip-off. And if I just stayed on the road, I'd be within a few feet over there. That's all I had to do. It looks like I could have come down right here between those buildings, but no, that was still a drop. There was a drop. I'm telling myself there was a drop. Service hub would have been nice. Skywatch. Oh, Skywatch actually made it over here to the list. I don't want to do it, but at least I've seen it, so that's good. Running on empty. That's my new motto. And then the ice road is over here. Oh, I found a contest, didn't I? I've got a job for you, and let me tell you up front, it's not going to be easy. A cargo ship got into an accident nearby. We gotta 2-act fast. Before the hull sinks to the bottom of the sea. This is a river. The government requested the goods be recovered ASAP. You need to take a load of silver and a load of gold to the police station. Where's the police station? Oh. Oh, I say that one's not even so far. That might not be so bad. Nope, here's the catch. 6-minute time frame to do it for gold. So if you start here, you pick up the junk, you take the road, you cross the ice here, you take this road up, and then you haul around the front. And was it the service hub? No, it's this building right here. Oh, can you get... Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Can you get in the back gate? No, I think you need the front gate, so you probably have to turn in here. Just add a couple of late turns, because that may or may not be circumnavigable. Because it's got a bunch of fencing up around it. So that one gives you 6 minutes to do it. That might be one of those that you could be done in 3.5, as long as you've got the upgraded trucks and have played the game before. That one might be doable, with the exception of the fact that I don't really have a rig out there that's actually rigged to do it yet. That is a bummer. Oh, I got all the way out here. I got so close. I got so close and I got robbed at the very end. I'm going to take one more quick look around to see if there's anything... Nope, don't point the camera straight down. That's definitely not going to find anything. Well, it was worth a try. He's not getting up right on his own. By the time I drive someone else out there to pick his sorry ass up, I'm going to have a different truck out there, so I'm probably just going to use it anyway, so... Well done, my little Scout 800. You brought in 2 watchtowers, and you were so close to 3. We're going to put you on Overwatch duty over here. And let me bring out a bigger truck. I am getting close to the end of my stream time for today, because Master Jedi will should be wrapping up work now-ish. We gotta get through dinner, and then I am on hair cut and color duty tonight. It's been a while actually since Master Jedi, since I last did her hair, so that is on tap for tonight. Let me go take a look at... Oh no, that is the contest. Oh, weird. That's the contest where you pick it up, but it actually starts down here. That's uncomfortable. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that then. Let me get set up with the garage. Maybe the Azov? I mean, it's got a crane and it can haul a trailer, so it's got that going for it. I need... Oh... The silver and gold containers are just 1 cargo slot each, so I don't need a trailer. I tell you what, I'm going to get this rigged up. I don't think I'm going to do the run. Well, maybe. I don't know. Let me take a look. Let me go see how bad this is going to be. Can I put the flatbed on here and still have the crane? Yes, I can. can at least drive us down to the starting point. Toot! Toot! I will actually need to know where I am going. I'm going to go out that entrance. Oh, you know what? I bet I have to actually start. I probably have to come down here. That's the starting line. And then the first thing that it's going to have me do, because it's complicated this way, is drive all the way back over here to do the pickup. And then if I'm pointed this direction, I will probably need to go ahead and drive the ice this way to get back up this hill. And then I'm thinking... Oop, nope, I need to do it again. Boom. I think right there, Bob is
2
your
minutes.
uncle.
2 minutes, Nico.
2 minutes, maybe what I got, Nico. Okay, so now this is looking a little more fraught with peril than I originally thought. You don't actually, I don't think you actually start at the pickup point. I think you start at that little hut, and then you need to haul down. And this truck is not famous for its hauling. Well, not that kind of hauling. It is going to drive pretty well in the snow and across the broken ice. It is not going to go very fast on the open road, but it
I
doesn't
need a
look like
bingo
there's a
again
lot.
button.
Oh yeah, I know. You only get to call bingo once. That is actually a long-standing issue with this game. There are a lot of people who would like to just hammer the "guess what, I won again" button, but it doesn't have one. Yeah, once you're out in the real off-road portion here, this truck actually does go pretty well. So this may be what I need for pulling off this particular
Losers.
mission. Bingo losers? Yeah, I know. And it's not going to change because... Hang on, I need to finish this turn so I can use my finger quotes. This thing does not have a turning radius. It has a turning straight line. The tactical strategy of the bingo developers is the way that you get an extra bingo win is you spend money to buy an extra bingo card. I mean, actual real money through bits. They get 20%, and the streamer gets 80%, but I am going to highly recommend you not waste your time with that. Unless you are desperate in the points chase on the leaderboard. Or, well, not today, but for the standard stream, if you are desperate to be a game code winner, the first bingo winner of a day, you can line up with a handful of cards across the board, hoping one of them hits sooner, but also... This is decidedly silly bingo fun. Desperate like Nico. Hey Nico, did you hear that? Burn. So, one theory says get back up on the road and take the road down here because that might be faster. The other theory says hit that ice road and go trucking. Although once you get down here and load up, then there's a really awkward back up, turn around kind of deal. Although from here, if I drive around the butt of the boat, the frozen water line comes up to the road. I might actually be able to jump back up on the road and take it from there. Maybe that's what I should do. You get your creepy guy lodge. I got one of those. And I got one of those. Oh, okay, here's my creepy guy. I found him. There he is. Ooh, hey, the emote wall's big today. And there's one nut moving in the middle. There he is. That's the real one. I found Waldo. Okay, we're gonna see if I can get through this without getting into swearing overtime, because I've already used my 2 swords for the stream. So any level of swearing at all counts for the overtime. I'm gonna give this one shot. Pass or fail. I'm done with the stream for today. Preemptively, thanks everybody for coming. I will be back on Wednesday to do more SnowRunner. Back in the snow. It's going to be very exciting. I'm going to give this one shot. My strategy on these is I feel like it's cheating if I get to the end and get the smaller cash reward for placing less than first, getting less than the gold. So what I do, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, Nico.
KDP broke it.
I know. Hey. And you know what? It has been exactly an hour since the last time I did it. Like, to the minute. It has been exactly an hour since the last time it did weird. It's harder and harder for me to blame my modem. Because when my modem has problems, there's nothing like regularity about it. But it's freakish. 20 minutes in, and then every single hour after that. I gotta refresh this one other browser. Get you back up and running. Okay, we're good to go. Maybe you need to put another Hillwell disk. Yes, that's it. I need to buy more internet from them. Please insert disk 2. I have one preparatory move. Let me go see how bad this is. That has just answered that one question. We are making a U-turn. We're taking the road. Now, to be fair, I haven't experienced the ice crossing that I've committed myself to doing. I don't know where the sinky ice or the breaky ice were, they, them. So, this may end badly. That's kind of how this goes, I guess. Okay, we're going. It's happening. I'm already bouncing off of rocks. This is already a trash fire. I'm already having to back up. Oh my god, I'm already not going to make it. I'm already on the verge of swearing. I'm so close, and I'm only a handful of seconds in. Where's my timer over there? Is the timer not running? Does the timer not start until I get to the checkpoint? I'm almost sinking through here when I didn't on the way in. Why is this ice unreliable? Oh god, the turn radius is so bad on this. That's why it's generally so good at everything else. It's got the bad turn radius. It has a little bit of a pouty lip out front, and it is not a speed machine. But it tends to do everything else pretty damn well. Oh wow. Turning of the wheels is also really slow. Oh god. Oh. Either the clock is running or it's not right now. It's weird that it's not showing it to me. So maybe this is a new kind of race where the timer doesn't actually start until you start picking up the crap at the other end. In which case, why don't they just put the starting spot down here at the other end? Why are they doing this to me? Oof. So down here, that's where I want to get across. There's a small chance that going right up the middle there might work, but otherwise I'm going to have to come around the right-hand side. Where do I want to drop onto the ice? That all sure looks like a trap. I probably want to drop off the steps right there onto the white, the actual snow. And then hug around the left side of those rocks. And then stick to as much of the white stuff as I can. Or if I'm coming up the ice road out there. I guess maybe we'll find out. I know, look at my uptime. I'm so up. Just doing it. Stage group. Now the time is running. Oh, you son of a bitch! It didn't actually put the stuff right here. It's put it out in the wreck. Actually, what I want is bust this bad boy out now. I'm gonna spend the whole 6 minutes just sitting here.
For Carl!
We're doing it for Carl. Carl needs his gold and silver. Can I still grab it? I'm gonna have to move. Damn it. Not even looking. I'm just grabbing and going. Probably dragging it through the water. Which is probably going to end badly, but... How about this? Ooh! Boing! Rumble, 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 rumble. Nope. Go up. Go up. Why are you not going up? Go any direction. Go anywhere at all. Do anything. Oh, it's not going up because it's that heavy. That's right. I've already burned 2 minutes. I've already burned 2 minutes, Nico. Alright, screw it. We're just gonna go. No, oh no, just going isn't working out so hot already. We're gonna slalom. We're slaloming through what looks like it could be almost solid ice, except for the parts that are breaking away. I'm thinking maybe I'm just gonna do the huzzah over the top here after all. Didn't work out too bad. This all looks like a minefield, though. Yep, the white stuff isn't doing me here. And now I am probably stuck. No, I should have tested out my course first. Because I may not be able to get out of here, period. I may be dead stuck because of the ice right behind me there. And now I can't get my clutch and my parking brake straight. And that nose, the pouty nose is getting me. It is a trap. It's a trap. Yeah, I'm so boned now. I'm not even gonna bother looking. I gotta call the bingo thing. Old school, big and dirty, and stuck in the ice. And we're calling it.
What happened to 2 minutes, Jedi?
2 minutes has turned into 4 minutes, and I haven't moved. The really sad part that's going to eat at my anal retention is that now I have these 2 pieces of cargo that there's literally nothing that I can do with. So I am going to have to do a recover, and it's going to say, wow, you're going to destroy your cargo, and that's going to eat me alive inside. But there's nothing else I can do with it. It's gone. It's deceased. We're out of here. All but 7 were triggered. Oh boy, am I ever triggered. All in all, I don't think this is... Oh, no hopping. I don't think this is a bad truck to do this in, but yeah, I had to gamble on a line, and wow, was that ever the wrong line? How close? No, yeah, I came up and over the... I still think up and over the top was probably right, but instead of following the snow, which once upon a time was a pretty solid place to drive, but now they've gotten clever to our tricksy ways. Now the regular puffy snow will actually cover breakable ice too. So I was trying to just go straight over here and follow. I bet what I need to do is veer off to the right, stick to this side, and you may be able to that gap in between the rocks right there, or take it all the way up to here and then cut back and up. But in any event, it makes me sad. So sad. Oh, no, I did mean it. So sad that I'm gonna rage quit. Because I gotta go get dinner started, and then I gotta do Master Jedi's hair, and then I got a little bit of Tuesday Pathfinder that I actually need to try to pretend for a change to do a little prep work for. And then I gotta go to bed, and then I gotta wake up, and then I got meetings starting at 7 a.m., and then I got to work all day, and then I've got Tuesday Night Pathfinder, and then I got to go to bed. Rinse and repeat. I have 7 a.m. meetings all the way through Thursday. And Friday, my company actually gives as a holiday. We get a 4-day Easter break weekend. So, cool. I'll take that. But it does mean that I have 7 a.m. meetings every single day, every single working day of this week. And that makes me... cry a little into my sleeve when nobody's looking. But I will still plan Wednesday after work is done at 3 o'clock. We're coming right back here. We're going back to Quebec. I will probably attempt to do this stupid race on my own off stream. I'll let you know how it goes. If I fail it over and over and over again, I will let you know that, and I will never do it on stream. If I do it successfully, I will let you know it, and then I won't have to do it. So, hey, there we go. Oh, nice and less nice. Well, yeah. Such is the way of things. But definitely coming back Saturday. Days don't mean anything for me. So, Wednesday, SnowRunner Wednesday, we're back on. And then Saturday, we will probably be going back to the Sea of Saturdays. There is a chance, however, that Master Jedi and I will flee the country over the weekend of the 20th, just in case. So if we're in Vancouver, then there will not be a Saturday the 19th stream. But if we stay in by Vancouver, I mean the good one, not the one just across the river here that sucks. So may or may not happen. We may not make that final decision until a little bit later in the game. Yeah, all we have to do is book a hotel and go for the time being. That's all it takes. So we'll see how those things go. No stream from Canada. Well,
To Sandwich eventually land.
that's true. Yeah, we'll go help it. We'll go help Sandwich move. Theoretically, I could bring my phone and just do a real boring, hey, look at me standing here in Canada stream. I thought about it last time, but it'd be pretty mostly dumb, kind of dumb. Dumb enough that I didn't do it, but yeah, would I bring my laptop if I go this time? I probably would. That might be a possibility because there's nothing more reliable than hotel Wi-Fi. 2-minute Canada stream. Well, yeah, I could do that too. But yeah, I guess how bad is hotel Wi-Fi going to be compared to the trash fire I've got going here? So anyway, that wraps me up. I should be done. I keep trying to be done. I'm just not very good at it. Let me take a look to see if or who anybody else is currently streaming. Maybe we can raid into somebody. Wow, there's a whole bunch of people that have dropped off in the last 2 hours. Storm of Iron is doing some SnowRunner streaming right now. Well, yeah, welcome to America. Actually, there's a real possibility that could happen if I end up there. I might do a stupid stream just because I could. So, tell you what, let us go take a look. We're going to drop in on Storm of Iron. I am sure that he is doing season 15.
You said my name.
Yes, he is doing some season 15. Of course he's doing season 15. Who wouldn't be? I'm a star. I don't know who that is. But it's a fun title. It's actually going to make me type in. He's at the very top of my list until I click the raid button. And then he's nowhere to be seen. Storm of Iron. There we go. He's actually got a decent crowd already. My eye pits are really itching. Oh, that was a good one. I'm totally blind now, but that was totally worth it. Yes, we said your name. Okay, I've clicked the start raid button. It is underway. I'm going to play you a little music. There it is. So thank you all for coming along today. I will be back on Wednesday and we'll go back into more of this nonsense. And I look forward to seeing you then.